Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you're well. We're back in Utopia and we're going to be working on our big walk through Aviary today. Thank you for your feedback on this so far. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. It's a big project. Let's be blunt about it. But so far it's going okay. One suggestion that I really liked, I think it was you, Stephen, saying about having some little seating areas or something inside. So yeah, I definitely like the sound of that. So I will do that in just a moment. I just thought I'd quickly come in and just fill these gaps here. Can't remember if I'd done the gate or not. Let's have a look. No, I hadn't done the gate. So what do I want to do here? Basically I want them gone, don't I? I'll put in new posts around the gate, make it look a bit more solid. And I will obviously put something along the ground as well around here. But let's come back in here and look at the paths. So yeah, I really like the idea of some seating areas in here. So I think what I'll do, if I come over here, what have we got? Right, we're on completely the wrong thing there. So we want natural path. Let's have a think. What do we want? I like the idea of just a little round area, or a couple of little round areas kind of linked together maybe. Something like that. I wonder, no, it's a bit tricky getting them linked together, isn't it? That's not too bad. And then maybe get a pathway out here which comes in like so. Something like that, so that hopefully the animals can still come in all around it. And then I could do something similar over here, but maybe just a bit smaller over here, and just have it as a single circle. And maybe just have it joining. Let's just think, yeah, just straight in like that. I think I might just maneuver these rocks a little bit here, just so that there's a bit more of a gap there. Nice. And then we could get some picnic benches. Not sure. Yeah, something like that. Let's have a look. I think that just about works. It's a little bit tight. No, do you know what? I don't like that. Let's lose them. Oops. Let's do, I'll tell you what, we don't need picnic benches. We could actually just have a few normal benches. So it's not so much an eating area, it's just a sit down and relax area. Now I'll give you a warning, I may have to disappear in a minute. We're having a lot of trouble, not trouble, but our little girl does not want to go to sleep today. It's lunchtime and she still has a lunchtime snooze, but she is clearly not keen on going down today. And I can still hear her making a lot of noise in the other room. So I may need to disappear and assist, but I mean, to be fair, if she doesn't want to sleep, there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. There we go. That looks nice, actually. I can always put a little tree or something in the middle, but I don't know. Might do that, might not. So I guess the next thing to do would actually be to get some animals in. it'd be kind of nice to see the place occupied before I go too much further. Now I'm just thinking, where's the entrance? That was over here, wasn't it? So what I really need to do is get a zookeeper hut right here, and it's going to have to be a big one. Because there's going to be a lot of need here for a zookeeper hut. So let's take it up. I was hoping I could get it just outside of the cage, like so, and then I can decorate it. Do you know what, I might even do, I'm going to make it double because there's going to be so many different animals here and I really want them to regularly get fed. So I think if I do a double one, that's probably the best thing to do. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pause the recording temporarily because I can hear my child and I think I just want to go and help, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Not that you noticed I was missing, of course. Believe it or not, I just had to take my daughter for a drive. When she doesn't fall asleep at lunchtime, it's the only way that I can get her to sleep is by taking her out for a little 10-minute drive in the car. So there we go, that's what I did. And now she's sleeping. Hopefully she'll stay asleep for a little while. The joys of children, eh? Right, what was I doing? I was going to get some animals, wasn't I? I still can't remember what we were going to put in here. Let's have a look. There were. Let's start. We were going to do cranes, weren't we? Let's get some cranes. I don't know how many of each I'm going to do. I might do sort of 8 of each for now, because it's a big habitat, so you want it to look quite full up. There were peacocks or peafowl. These are pretty cool. I don't believe they go anywhere near the water, but that's fine. That's why I wanted to design the habitat like I have, so you've got mostly land. They don't have to cross the water to get to another bit of land. Oh, do you know what? I really have no idea what else we were going to put in here. What other birdie thing? Oh, emus, wasn't there? Emus, ostriches. Let's just keep going. Yes, you've got the ostrich. Oh, there's the emu and the cassowary as well. Let's get back to that. Let's get those ones in while I can remember them. So let's go emu. I love emus. Emus and ostriches, I find them such comical creatures. They look all out of proportion and like they don't quite know what they're meant to be. Well, you can say that about all flightless birds, really. I mean, penguins are the same. Just they just don't look quite right, but they're absolutely adorable. Whoops. It would help if I spelt it right. I've never eaten an ostrich drumstick. I remember seeing them in a supermarket, probably about 10 years ago. And at the time I didn't try them, but I'd love to. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? It's about eating these creatures. But I know they are farmed. I haven't seen them recently, so it may just be that you can't get them anymore in the UK. Maybe they're not allowed to farm them for meat anymore. I don't know. I have eaten buffalo before. That was nice. Okay, right. That's quite a few animals. I'm just going to get them. I'm going to put the alpacas in as well. And yeah, let's get the alpacas in. I'm not going to do more alpacas. I'm just going to stick to our original 4 because I feel like they were like a little family. No path to destination. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't. You know, look at that. I didn't actually connect it. That's special, isn't it? Let's go with staff path or just normal path, possibly. Oh, let's just do that then. So it's not a staff path. Hang on, let's just make sure that's just a normal path. There we go, that's fine. Okay, let's get them all in. that's a good start. Let's just keep going down this list, shall we, and see what else there was. So we had the ostrich, the emu. Were there any other birdie type creatures? We've done the flamingos. I might get some flamingos even though we've already got them. We've got the peafowl. Obviously I'm not doing penguins. Swan. Definitely need some swans. Oh, little kiwis. Aren't they adorable? I didn't realise they put kiwis in. I'm looking forward to doing this sort of thing in my next zoo, all these small creatures. So my next zoo is going to be a UK type zoo, so styled in a UK fashion. Lots of small animals, lots of detail. Quite small, I think quite sort of compacted. Quite looking forward to getting and going on that. I could have some chicken, couldn't I? That could be quite funny. Oh, some pigs. Have a few pigs running around. Yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it? So we've got swans, pigs. Oh, look, we've got skunks. That's cool. Swans, pigs, and chickens. Let's do some of them, shall we? And that'll probably be enough. I might up the numbers of them, but I think that'll be enough different ones. Because these big multi-species habitat don't generally work very well. Now these guys obviously could just walk through the bars because there's not a lot of thickness to the bars. It's a chicken called Phil. That's brilliant. Yeah, it's fine. We're not going for super realism here, are we? So what was it? Tamworth pig. Oh, there's a Tamworth pig. 2 Tamworth pigs called Poppy. That's really cool. That's my daughter's name. Isn't that adorable? She's got a pig named after her, or maybe she's named after the pig. Pigs are my favourite animal, actually, in the world, in real life. So that's kind of cool. And the swan. I've never done swans before. I don't know which pack they were added in, but they haven't been in for that long, I don't think. So I've not even seen them in game. So this is going to be cool to see them. I don't think I have anyway. You might know more than me. Having rewatched my videos recently, you might actually be saying, yeah, actually, you know what, you have. Yeah, they're all still relocating. Where are the ones that aren't? Here we go. Takes them quite a while to get all these things moved in. I need more janitors. Always find it quite amusing that it's the janitors that take them into the habitats. There we go. Oh look, we've got someone walking around here already. What have we got? An ostrich. Let's check out his traversable area while he's there. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, apparently they can they can go over the handlebars and go walking up on the walkway. That's interesting. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to be too bothered about that. I don't think they will do that, but if they want to, well, sure. What else have we got here? The emu, basically the same. Okay, and we've got something small in back here. The peafowl, that's the same again. It's going to be interesting to see if we do have them wandering up here. In real life, things like the chicken and the peacocks would be free. They'd fine. They'd walk up there. You wouldn't have a walk through aviary with emus and ostriches in real life because they can be quite vicious. So yeah, it's not realistic, but that is not what we're doing in this zoo, so I'm okay with it. What have we got here? We've got the crane. Yep, he's going pretty much everywhere as well. I wonder how they get onto these. I'm assuming it means that they jump. Oh yeah, look at that. So the peacock is just jumping over the fence. I like that. I think that's really cool. It's going to be a really interesting interaction with the public. That is cool. I'm fine with that. So let's have a look at some more structural stuff while that's all going on. We should focus, I think, on getting the outside here looking a bit more solid. Just wondering. Do you know what? I want to make it look different to what I would usually use the stone beams, wouldn't I? You've seen me do that on many occasions. But I feel like it kind of needs something that looks a bit sturdier around the outside here, something a bit more, yeah, something like this, I reckon. It just kind of looks really nice and solid. So obviously, again, I don't care about this back bit, but I just want this to look nice and solid. Look, oh, look at that. That was, oh, look at that on both sides. That's sort of perfect. And we'll get that going all the way along here. Now, unfortunately, that has gone wonky. That's fine. Let's see if I can get that looking a bit better. Always tricky getting these looking straight, but that looks pretty good to me. Let's just budge it down. Something like that. Right, that's good. And then what I'll do here, I just want to get rid of the railing. I think, yeah, let's just get rid of it on that bit. And then let's build something around here, which looks nice and solid. This is where I'll use my beams because they just kind of work for this purpose, I reckon. So we'll get a, oh, hang on, let's get the angle snap on. Let's do that again. So we'll get a nice strong beam across the top of the door. Something like that. And then we'll get a nice strong bit coming down, just covering up these mechanism bits at the side. Something like that. And then I'm just wondering if, whoops, something like this would work as well, just to kind of cap it off. Yeah, so yeah, I think it does work. And then I can how do I want to do this? Let's see. I feel like that I just want to just budge that over just so it's not showing through there. This one's okay. That is just showing through there, which is a bit of a pain. I might just rejig this pathway a little bit. If I can get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. And then I rebuild that. And then put the... yeah, I don't mind it. Actually, I don't mind... Yeah, I don't mind it going to there. Yeah, that works for me. And then I can just bring this over here and link it in. That's better. That looks smarter, doesn't it? Looks like a proper entrance. And this now looks like a much more solid structure. Excellent. Right. And then I'll go and do the same, basically, over here. Let's have a look. What animals have we got in now? Oh, look, our little alpaca's having a lie down. Let's just check his area. Look, he can get onto the pathway, apparently, as well. Interesting. Oh, look at that. We have. It's happened. We have. Is that an emu? Yes, we have an emu walking around on the pathway. That's hilarious. I'm okay with it. I think it adds a bit of character. Superb. We've still got loads of animals coming in as well. There's no pigs or chicken or anything yet. So yeah, that's cool. Right, let's come and do a bit more work over here, shall we? So I'm essentially, I think I'm going to do the same kind of thing here. So if I get back into here and do the same limestone base. Hang on, let's get rid of the angle snap. let's get that. I have no idea if that's in line or not, really. It's hard to know until you start building more of them. I'll just chuck that one in, and then I can manipulate that later on. Let's get it going over here. Wow, this is quite a long straight here, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Let's just get that to there for now. Okay, and then let's try and straighten it up. I have no idea what that looks like at this end. Let's see. Right, so at this end you've got more on the inside than the outside, and at this end actually that's the same, so that's good. I just need to maneuver it so it's roughly half and half. Brilliant. Superb. Okay, so logically now I should be able to just go straight this way and it will line up. I bet it won't now. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Actually, that's fine. I know I still need to sort out these bottom rock bits here, but I'll do that in a minute. Excellent. Okay, so obviously we need to sort these out. So we'll split that off, and we'll just take that to the edge like that. And then here, I think I'll split that one off. Move it to the edge like so, and same again. Lovely. Good. Okay, that looks great. And now let's come in and do our beams again. I thought it looked good before, so I'm going to go with the same basic design here. So just get it just above the door. Hang on, let's come right down like so. Quite like it overhanging a fair bit actually. I think it looks a bit Stonehenge-y like that. And here, I don't actually, yes, so I am just, because you've got this fence coming down and you can just see the edge there, so I will just do a downwards bit, I think, just at the end of the fence. Like that, just covers up that mess. What does it look like on the inside? That looks pretty good to me. What I'll do is just bring this one just right in to touch it so it matches that side. Excellent. Now let's just come along here and do something similar. I might have to make this one a bit thicker because of the bars. Because obviously I want it to... actually no, that's fine. I can afford that to be a little bit back like that. Lovely, and then down. Something like that. And like that. Okay, how does that look here? Not perfect with these sort of joining the doors, but I can't do much about that without removing these, which I don't really want to do. So I'm just going to accept that. Excellent. Okay, and then I'll just slide this one across a bit more. Again, just to the edge of that, so that it kind of matches this side. And this one will come over just a little bit more as well. Boom. Look at that. Excellent. We have our doors. Okay, so I still need to do... What do I need to do? Yeah, one big line all the way down here now as well of the flooring. So let's get that in. Wow, that's nothing like in line, is it? Hang on, let's try and line it up as much as I think it can be. And then let's just zoom down the line and put it in. I think it's going a little bit wonky, but not too bad, considering. It's always the more boring bit of any sort of big habitat when you're doing these basic structural bits. Okay, so that has gone way wonky. Let's see what I can do with that. Okay, how does that look? That looks pretty good at this end. No, this end is out. Okay, it's still wonky. Whoa, see what I mean? It's incredibly hard moving these pieces like this on this big scale. There we go. Oh no, hang on, that's quite small. No, it's still not quite there. It's so hard to get this right, because the slightest movement of your mouse makes the whole thing move quite a lot. Okay, how's that? That is good. That is good enough for me. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now I just have to try and figure out these end pieces. So we'll get another one on. We'll split it off, and then essentially that just needs to go to roughly there, and then same again here. Put it down, split it off, and then bring it back and just line them up like so. Bring that one in to join it, and there you have your corner. Hopefully this end is fine. It is, although actually this bottom one's wonky now, isn't it? Or is it not? Oh no, it's just how I did it. I didn't have it half and half. Maybe this whole thing actually just needs to go in a bit more like that. Yeah, that's good. So what I'm actually going to do with the water is I'm going to put rocks as an edge, and I'm just going to sort of assume that it's that the water flows sort of under the rocks, and it's got like this artificial rock edge stopping the animals from just swimming out under the gates. Wow, things are still arriving in the zoo. I'll check them out in just a second, see what's here and what's not. Whoops. Okay, so what animals have we got in here now? Oh, the whole load of them just come back. I think they must have all gone to the vets. Still doesn't look like we've got our chicken or our pigs. Wow, look at them go. Those guys are just launching themselves. I don't know what happened there, but it seems to have just sort of boxed them all up and then released them all at once again. Oh look, our our alpacas are all hanging around together. Isn't that cool? All three of them are anyway. I do like when they go into little herds. So obviously I'm going to have to try and attract them to the far end as well. So I'll have to put plenty of enrichment items down. But oh look at that. The crane was actually flying a bit there. That's cool. Right, let's come in here and just make sure that there's good food quality for every animal. And then I'm going to start looking at enrichment items. Oh, it says we've got our swans in. Or maybe they haven't arrived yet. Yes, because they must have arrived, because it's not saying that we've got our pigs, and I know they're not here. What have we got coming in here? Ah, there's a swan. Hello, Mr. Swan. Wow, you're cool. I like you. Where can you go? Absolutely everywhere. I love that they're all just jumping over the barriers. That's hilarious. Oh look, we did have a swan. Awesome. So what I'll have to do is get rid of all the long grass, because some of these small animals get a bit lost in the long grass. And there's our first chicken. They can go everywhere, can't they? Yeah, I mean, they could just walk out through the bars if they really want to. Excellent. Okay, well, there you go. That's going to be the episode done. So I feel structure-wise, I feel like we're basically there now. So next up, it's going to be enrichment. See what we've got, whether there's things like the mud baths, anything big like that, so that, you know, make a nice sort of feature of them in the middle of these little areas like this, and maybe over here, kind of in this area, if they are relevant. I'll make sure I get some feeding stations down. I'll make sure that they are spread around, particularly down the far end, and then I can start on some foliage. And hang on, we were going to do we were going to do a big artificial water fountain that will go in the middle here. So I'm going to do something with rocks, possibly like an artificial waterfall out the middle where it's going in all directions. I think that could be good fun to do. But yeah, let's leave it there for now. So thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully it's been an entertaining episode and you like my selection of animals, because there's plenty in here. And I'll see you again in the next episode. I'm hoping to do another recording straight away after this one. And we'll crack on with some more of the detailing. Until then, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.